it's me, Mikey. I'm back with another vinyl video. I know it's been a while. I haven't posted since Valentine's Day, honey. It's been a while, I know, but I've been busy and been doing some updates. Had some difficulty with my previous camera video setup, so I'm trying something new. So I kind of had to get that situated. So that's why it took me a while to kind of get back with you guys. But hope everybody's doing well. And just wanted to give you guys a brief update of my hauls that I made over the winter. I know we're into the spring right now. Thank goodness, bring on the spring. But just wanted to share with you some of the pickups I made over the last few months since the new year. Let's jump right into it. Let's go. All right, so this is something that I didn't know existed in this particular format. This is Stevie Nicks. It's a double LP, Crystal Visions, the very best of. So I had the CD/DVD that came out several years back on this. I remember a couple years ago, I came across it on the 180 gram black vinyl while shopping, and I just kind of made a mental note of it. I said, oh, I'd like to get that on vinyl eventually, So I came across it online, but I didn't know that there was a clear edition of this that was very limited at the time. I want to say this came out originally in 2015, somewhere around there. I guess it's been out for a while now, or I guess the clear vinyl was offered originally on Stevie Nicks' website, and I don't know if there was any other outlet where you could get it, but it wasn't around for very long. And if you look at the copies on eBay, it's rather expensive. But I did find a relatively inexpensive copy of the clear vinyl on a great site that I just started using on a very good site that I just started using recently called Audiophile USA. I know they've been around for a while, but this is my first time shopping with them. But they had it for a very good price. And again, it's the clear vinyl. There's a little hype sticker for it. And sounds great, looks great. And it's a gatefold. And isn't that cool? Awesome pictures of Stevie there. So I'm just gonna take out one of the discs. It does come with a little insert. A nice insert, more pics. There we go. Stevie in the flash, there we go. So, but it's very cool. Now that is some crystal clear vinyl, right? That's beautiful. And I love the detail on the label. Very nice. Whoop. So very cool. And played it. It sounds wonderful. So again, that is Crystal Visions, the very best of Stevie Nicks. And it's it's got all the great ones on here. Edge of 17, I Can't Wait, Sorcerer, which I love. That was from her album Trouble in Shangri-La. I love that song with Sheryl Crow on there. If Anyone Falls, Stop Dragging My Heart Around, Silver Springs, Dreams, that's the Deep Dish remix. It's got the live version of Rhiannon, Rooms on Fire, Talk to Me, Landslide with the Melbourne Symphony, Stand Back, Planets of the Universe, another great one from Trouble in Shangri-La. It's got the live version of her cover of Led Zeppelin's Rock and Roll. It's got Leather and Lace with Don Henley and Edge of 17 with the Melbourne Symphony. So excellent. And again, I've owned it on CD for a while, but it's really, really nice to have this on the clear vinyl because it's so gorgeous. And it's, again, it's very heavyweight. And actually, the whole package is very heavyweight, very sturdy, very nice. So that was my first pickup of the year. So y'all know I love my pop music. I love my 80s pop music. And this was one that really snuck past me. I think this one came out in September of 2020. October. This is a Barnes & Noble exclusive. This is Debbie Gibson, Out of the Blue, Barnes & Noble on Translucent blue vinyl. Now I still have my original. I had this. Debbie Gibson was one of my girls, when I was going to high school. Loved her music. My mom took us to one of her concerts. Yeah, it was the Electric Youth Tour. And one of the best concerts I've ever been to because it was just so much fun. And, I just always loved her music. And when I saw this came out, because I don't think they've done any special editions for any of her other releases. So I'm like, where was I? This came out, and of course, it was sold out online. I called my local Barnes & Noble. They didn't have any more. They couldn't order it. So I waited for a little bit, found a copy on eBay that wasn't too expensive. So still relatively in the same ballpark figure it would have been in the store as far as the price. So not bad. But this one was put out by Friday Music. And Friday Music always does a good job with re-releases and putting out something special. So there's the back. Got Little Debbie. And this one has something extra special inside. Aside from the fact that it's a color disc, this one comes with a little surprise. I'll show you in a second. So just to show you, they kind of mimic the Atlantic logo there. But that's a very pretty translucent blue, and I played it, and it sounds great. This side too. All right. But aside from the update with the color pressing, this also comes with autograph by Debbie Gibson. She actually signed about 500 of these, I want to say. I could be wrong. She signed between 500 and maybe 1,000 of these. Not sure. That's probably why it's so limited. And it's just nice to have. So there is the autograph photo. Very cool. And nice to add to my collection. But I hope they follow suit and do her sophomore album, Electric Youth. That would be awesome to see in like a neon yellow pressing or something like that. But I was glad to get that. So there we go. And as you know, her first album's got The Blues, Staying Together, Only in My Dreams, Foolish Beat, Red Hot, Wake Up to Love, Shake Your Love, Fallen Angel, Play the Field, and Between the Lines. So there we go. Debbie Gibson, Out of the Blue, Barnes & Noble translucent exclusive blue pressing. Pick it up, check it out if it's still out there. You might be able to find it somewhere. So keeping up with the flirty and fun pop music. Another new release in January was the Spice Girls reissue of Forever. And this is the first time it's been on vinyl. And I was really excited to get this. If anybody's watched any of my videos, I'm a Spice Girls fan, always have been. But I like this. This one, of course, is without Ginger Spice. She had left the group by this time. But it's still a solid album. There's some great songs on here. Don't know how much of a dent it made in the U.S. when it came out. I think this came out in, I want to say, 2000 originally. Yeah, I think it came out originally in 2000. So this is the 20th anniversary. But I loved it when it came out. There's a much more mature sound on here for them. They were dabbling in R&B a little bit more, some hip hop. But it's a great album. Holler was the one of the big singles on here. Let Love Lead the Way, beautiful ballad. I'm trying to think what else was good on here. There's a great track on here called Weekend Love. And Goodbye. That was the other single on here. But that's Spice Girls Forever. And it is in a gatefold. And nothing special on the inside, just the lyrics. But it does come with a few extras. It's got some Spice postcards inside. The little baby Spice, and there's Mel, and there's Victoria, and there's my girl. That's Melanie B or Mel B, Scary Spice. So some nice little extras they included for collectors and fans. So, but I played it. Sounds great. I actually hadn't played the album. I had the CD for a long time, so it was nice getting reacquainted with the album. So there's Forever, Spice Girls. New release January of 2021. This came out, so pick it up. And this is one that I've been looking forward to for a little while. I think it's actually been out for a little while. I think this came out last fall, but it's the New York Dolls debut album, and it's on pink vinyl. So love the New York Dolls, man. I just, great, very underrated. Just love their style. I just love their songs. David Johansen, the lead singer, very underrated, wonderful front man. I've heard him compared to I've heard him called maybe the poor man's Mick Jagger, over the years. But he does remind you of Mick, but he's so much more than that, because he really does have his own unique presence and style. David Johansen, as you know, after the Dolls disbanded years later, he would go on to be his alter ego, Buster Poindexter. So, but he's always been quite the character. I love his vocals, his delivery, and they're on the ballot this year for to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I could see it, definitely, because they were very important to the scene back in the 70s. So they were doing things that nobody else was doing. They were coming on stage wearing dresses and sequins and things, so they were glam, on the cusp of glam before glam kind of really even became a thing. And same with punk. They were kind of punk before it was even really happening. So they were a mishmash of all these wonderful things, and very again, very pivotal to the scene that was happening in the States here. So, but this is their first album, and there's the back. Check them out. Check it out. That is so cool. So again, this one was on pink vinyl, and I'll show you. It's almost like a neon pink. But there you go. I don't know if the light doesn't kind of wash it out a bit, but I think this year, especially with the passing, and I know several members have passed, but the most recent passing being that of Sylvain. I think they're definitely back into the public consciousness again. And then too, with being potential inductees, I think people are being reminded exactly how truly cool they were and important. So we'll see what happens with if they're inducted. That would be cool to see. So, but in the meantime, very cool release. Check it out. Got this from Sound of Vinyl UK. So, but I think it's on available from other outlets too. So, check it out. All right, now this one definitely caught me by surprise. I don't even know how I came across this, but I'm glad I did. In my Valentine's Day video, I had mentioned Loverboy. I had mentioned one of their songs I had mentioned Loverboy. I said, I never hear anything about Loverboy in the vinyl community. I love Loverboy. Just a great group. So many great anthems from this group. And it just so happened that earlier this year, I came across a new release, a new reissue from Loverboy. And 2020 marked the 40th anniversary of their debut album, which I did not have on vinyl. So when I found out that it was released, I said, I have to get it. Only hardly anybody in the States, as you know, Loverboy's a Canadian band, hardly anybody in the States had it. And if they did, the price was kind of steep. I'm just like, what? I was just like, no. I said, I've got to find this for a decent price. And luckily I found it thanks to Sonic Boom Records in Toronto. That's going to be one of my new go-to places. They had a copy of this for a very good price, and I was so excited to get it. So this is on opaque red vinyl, 180 gram. Look at I just love how the color pops on that, and it's got the raised typeface on it too, so it's textured. Very cool. Check out my boys. But this is the one that had they had a few hits on here. This one had The Kid Is Hot Tonight. The Kid Is Hot Tonight. Turn Me Loose. Oh my God, Turn Me Loose, man. I must have played that about 10 times when I first got this. I couldn't stop. I was like, I kept putting it. I was like, ooh, that was the jam. Ooh. So, but Turn Me Loose. That note that he hits in Turn Me Loose, that fly my way. I'm like, oh my God. Mike Reno, man, he should not be. I didn't do a very good Mike Reno, but still, the way he hits that note, it's so awesome. But The Kid Is Hot Tonight, Turn Me Loose, and of course there's some other songs, but those were the two big ones on here. So, but Loverboy 40th anniversary. Oh, let me take it out and show you. So very nice lined black sleeve. I'm wondering if the original came with an insert of some type, with I'm sure it did, but I don't know why it's not included here, but there it is. Very heavy. Almost feels like a platter, man. a heavy platter. So, but it's gorgeous. I played it. Very nice. And this year, 2021, would actually mark the 40th anniversary of Get Lucky. I would love to see them come out with a reissue of that. So we'll see. 40th anniversary Loverboy's debut album. All right. So I've talked often about Urban Outfitters. I get a lot of special or exclusive releases from Urban Outfitters. They do a lot of Urban Outfitters does a lot of colored vinyl releases, and as you know, I'm always talking about I'm a sucker for colored vinyl, which sometimes can be hit or miss, as you know. But I actually ordered this in December, I want to say. Could have been the end of November, but it took a long time to come. This was a release that I had pre-ordered, and it kind of sat on back order for a while. But this is Lady Gaga's Born This Way. This is on opaque red vinyl. It's almost like it's a 2 LP set. It's like the first LP is red, and I think the second LP is more like an orangey red. So it's like a little bit of a variation between the two discs. But I definitely had to have it because it's something that's been out on black vinyl for a while, but I've never picked it up. So I always had the CD. But and it's got a gatefold. So very cool. And of course, there's the back. So many great songs on here. Marry the Night, Born This Way, Judas. I used to love that one. Hair, that was another favorite of mine. Heavy Metal Lover. You and I and The Edge of Glory are probably up there as two of my favorite Lady Gaga songs, and that's on this one. So 2 LP set. And I'm just gonna take it out and show you real quick. Okay, so there's LP1. All right. And I'll show LP2 because it's got a slight variation in the color, but no, not too much. LP2 is just slightly, I don't know if you can pick up, slightly, not opaque, but it's slightly more translucent than the first disc. And again, it's more of like a orangey, more like a lipstick red. But might be kind of hard to see, but it's a little bit more translucent than the first. So, but I played both discs. It sounds great, and definitely something I wanted to add to my collection. As I love Gaga, so, and they're just about putting out all of her previous releases on colored vinyl. So, but yeah, I just want to add that, and yeah, so that was another Urban Outfitters exclusive. So here's one that I remember them announcing this last year, but I guess with the pandemic and everything going on, I totally forgot about this until my girl Miss Lady Soul featured it on her channel, and I was like, she did a if you're in the vinyl community, you know my girl Miss Lady Soul. She's got a wonderful channel, and she's also a Heart fan. I'm a Heart fan, and she featured this on one of her recent videos that kind of talked about Heart, and I was just like, oh, I forgot to pick that one up. So thank you, Miss Lady Soul, for jogging my memory, and I picked this up. This is the Heart live at the Royal Albert Hall. This came out, I want to say spring of 2020 originally, and this is with the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra. And even better than that is that it's on pink vinyl. You know, that's two of my favorite words, pink and vinyl. So very, very cool release. I played it. It sounds awesome. So, and it does have a gatefold. I'm gonna take this off so you can see. I hadn't yet, but let's take off the plastic. Woo. All right, and there's the inside. Okay, and I'm just gonna take out one of the discs. You know, they're both the same, but it's got some nice inserts, some nice inner sleeves there, and so there's that pretty pink vinyl, nice translucent, like a bubble gum. I want to call that lip gloss pink. That's so pretty, very nice. So, but this one, just to let you know the track listing on it, it's got Magic Man, Heaven, Dreamboat Annie, What About Love, one of my favorites, I Jump, Sweet Darling, 2, These Dreams, Alone, Beautiful Broken, I love Alone, of course, Beautiful Broken, Mashallah, Silver Wheels, Crazy on You medley, Sand, No Quarter, Barracuda, and Kick It Out. So there we go. That's Heart live at the Royal Albert Hall. And it's on pink vinyl, so pick it up, y'all. This is the reissue of Heart's 1985 blockbuster comeback album, Heart. And it's already been reissued. I think last year they did a reissue of it on burgundy vinyl, which I didn't pick up. I still have my original that came out in I still have my original 85 copy on black vinyl, which I wore out. The cover's in good shape, but the vinyl not so much. So it was a nice upgrade. This one was a special Valentine's Day reissue that Friday Music did. So last year's reissue was in burgundy vinyl. This one is in Valentine's Day red. So Friday, as they often do, they add a gatefold to it. So this used to be the insert if you have the original one. So they made that into the gatefold, these photos and the lyrics there. And we're just gonna show you. So it's a pretty translucent red. Sounds great. Isn't that gorgeous? That's a very glossy red. I love it. So, but it's beautiful. So heavyweight vinyl, translucent Valentine's Day red special release from Friday Music. And of course, as you know, this has some killer cuts. I mean, If Looks Could Kill, What About Love, Never, These Dreams, The Wolf, All Eyes, Nobody Home, Nothing at All, What He Don't Know, Shell Shock. Ooh, that was one of my favorites. But definitely worth picking up if you love Heart, and who doesn't, and you love to collect various like to collect their music across different types of formats. This pretty Valentine's Day red limited edition release is the one to pick up. So that came out just in February, so check it out. So have a couple releases from one of my favorite singer-songwriters who had a very special milestone this year. And I'm talking about Carole King. So Tapestry is 50 years old. And what else can you say about Tapestry, man? It was just really one of the seminal albums of our time, really kicked off the female singer-songwriter movement. I'd say Carole King and Laura Nyro, both together for sure, kicked off that movement in the 70s. So Carole King, one of the premier songwriters of the 60s, with her husband Jerry Goffin. This was her huge success when she stepped out on her own. So Tapestry, originally released in 1971. So this one is on a special, it's been released on black vinyl, I'm pretty sure, in a reissue. It's been released, I'm pretty sure, on black vinyl. I'm not sure if it's a standard or 180 gram. But Walmart had the exclusive on this on gold vinyl. So I always like to go, if there's an option, I like to go for the color variant. So picked this up in February. And there's the back. And I've never owned Tapestry on vinyl. I've had it on CD. I've had the Tapestry tribute CDs. So this one, and I think that's because Tapestry is just one of those albums that when you go out in the wild or when you're shopping for new or used records, it's not going to sit there very long. So I think that's probably why this is just one of those albums. People see it, oh, I need another copy of that. Oh, and it they snap it right up. So I very seldom, if ever, have seen like a first pressing of this anywhere, because everybody either has it or everybody wants it. So finally getting it on vinyl. And is it a gatefold? I can't remember. It is a gatefold. So I gotta take the plastic off. I try to keep the plastic on when I can, but I'm gonna take it off so I can. Whoop. Okay. So there's the inside. Very nice. And when I saw the inner sleeve, I'm like, what the hell is that? And I'm like, was the original like this? And it didn't hit me that this was the logo for Ode Records, which is the label that it originally appeared on. But I didn't know they blew it up and put it on the inner sleeve like this. Is the original like this? Does anybody know? So I was surprised, but yeah, it didn't hit me at first. I'm like, what the hell? Couldn't they put a picture of her? But no, it's the Ode Records logo. So and that's on both sides. So here is the actual vinyl. And it's like a very nice, I don't know if you can catch the detail, but it's like a marbled gold. I'm gonna lean back a bit. Very cool. And of course it sounds great. I mean, come on, man. Tapestry, classic, period. So important to the fabric of rock, pop music, singer-songwriters, and it's influenced so many. And I'm so glad Carole King is going strong. She's just really one of our American treasures, truly. That voice of hers is just like no one else's. She's just, I can't say enough about her. I love her. But so that is Tapestry, gold vinyl, Walmart exclusive. I think it's still available. I noticed that with the Walmart exclusives, after a little bit, a few weeks really, they become more and more difficult to find. There's some that I've missed out on. So there it is. Tapestry, exclusive Walmart, gold vinyl pressing. You can find it, pick it up. And I don't have to tell you what's on. I mean, every song a hit on here. So I Feel the Earth Move, So Far Away, It's Too Late, Home Again, Beautiful, Way Over Yonder, You've Got a Friend, Where You Lead, Will You Love Me Tomorrow, Smackwater Jack, love that. The title track, Tapestry, and You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman. So every song a classic album, 50th anniversary release, Tapestry. Pick it up. All right. And I got another one by Carole King. I've been eyeing this one for a little while now, and I guess I was just waiting to see it like come down in price, but it's every time I would look for it, it seemed like it was always kind of a little bit on the expensive side, but I actually found an online source that actually had it for a very good price, so I snapped it up. This is Carole King's Tapestry Live in Hyde Park, and this was such a great concert. Oh my god, very cool. She did this. When did she do this concert? I want to say it was 2017 on or about in Hyde Park, but they've been showing it on some of this. I think they showed this on PBS. I want to say maybe in the last year. I know Carole King. She allowed it to stream for a full week on YouTube last summer during the pandemic, and it was one of the best things I saw during the pandemic. But she had it streamed for a week on the YouTube platform. And it was so good. I mean, it's got all of her hits, but I kept wanting more. There was stuff that she didn't do that I kept wanting. I'm like, no, I want to hear a Monkees medley. I want all the songs that she and her husband Jerry Goffin wrote for the Monkees. And so I'm like, I want a Monkees medley. I want this. I want that. I want her to do everything. But you can't ask for it all. But anyway, this was still a very good concert, and this is on vinyl. This was put out by the label Music on Vinyl, and they always do some stellar releases. Very good. And okay, the answer was right there. It's recorded in summer of 2016, and it's on 180 gram vinyl and includes an 8-page booklet. So just gonna show you beautiful packaging, so glossy and gorgeous. Check that out. So just going to show you real quick. And it's not a gatefold, but it's more like a slip case. There's the back. Very nice detail, nice photos. And just going to take out one of the discs just to kind of give you an idea. Very nice, very beautiful, nice heavyweight vinyl. Sounds terrific. And where's that 8-page booklet in here? Yeah. So yeah, it's got a very cool color booklet inside. Very nice. Makes me wish I was there. That was such a cool show. Very nice. And so, it's loaded with good songs. I mean, Feel the Earth Move. Basically everything from the Tapestry album is on here. That comprises, so again, of course, Tapestry Live in Hyde Park. So it's got everything from the Tapestry album on here, as well as some of her renditions of her 60s hits that she had. There's the Goffin and King medley, Taking Care of My Baby, It Might As Well Rain Until September, Go Away Little Girl, I'm Into Something Good, which she wrote for Herman's Hermits, One Fine Day, Hey Girl, Chains, Jazz Man, love it, Up on the Roof, The Locomotion, and at the end, the cast of Beautiful, the Carole King musical, they join her at the end for a reprise of You've Got a Friend. So this is awesome. Such a great release. I'm so glad to finally have it because I'd had my eye on it for quite a bit now. So found it for a great price and snapped it right up. So that's it. That's the 2 LP set, 180 gram vinyl, Carole King Tapestry Live in Hyde Park. Very cool release. Check it out. Okay, so here's a couple of 80s soundtracks that are very near and dear to my heart. And one of them has been out for a while, but I kind of slept on it and didn't catch it when upon its initial release. The other one is a recent release. So that's so this is the soundtrack to The Breakfast Club, and when this came out, I lived and breathed The Breakfast Club. This is one of my favorite movies. I could probably recite every line, and still have the original vinyl, have it on CD. One of my favorite movies of my teen years. And this one is a Walmart exclusive. This is on white vinyl. And I actually think it came out on white vinyl maybe about 7 years ago on a RSD, but I didn't pick it up at that time. So those copies are, they're out of print or marked up or whatever on eBay, of course. But Walmart did re-release this just about a month ago on white vinyl. It's exactly the same as the previous RSD edition. So, but and of course it's got wonderful songs. The classic "Don't You Forget About Me," which you may or may not know the story. That was originally pitched to Billy Idol, so it wound up being done by Simple Minds. It's got my girl Elizabeth Daily or E.G. Daily, "Waiting," "Fire in the Twilight" by my boys Wayne Chung, love it. "Heart Too Hot to Hold" by Jesse Johnson and Stephanie Spruill, love that one. "We're Not Alone" by Carla DeVito, some great songs. But this is such a classic soundtrack, man, classic movie. And I said I missed out on the RSD years ago, so I'm glad that Walmart was reissuing it on white vinyl. So, and there it is, pretty basic. There we go. And there's no insert. I can't remember if the original album had an insert or not with it. I'd have to go look at it, but nice to have an upgrade. So that's it. Breakfast Club, Walmart exclusive, white vinyl. And in that same vein of 80s John Hughes movies, I finally did pick up the RSD release for Pretty in Pink. So I want to say this came out in 2012, and like the Breakfast Club special release, I slept on this. And it's getting a little bit harder and harder to find. So, but this one hasn't been reissued. This is actually the RSD edition that came out then. And still have it on the original black vinyl, but it's nice, to have the colored vinyl too, of course. So, I'm just gonna show you real quick. And again, no insert or anything. I still don't remember if the original had one or not. But so there's Pretty in Pink vinyl. Hey. This album, when this came out, again, I was just like I was a big fan of the Breakfast Club. I was all about Pretty in Pink. I was just in love with it. But some fantastic artists on this album, and who, because of this album, made me a lifelong fan of theirs. So I'm talking about groups like OMD, Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark, Suzanne Vega with Left of Center, which is probably still my favorite Suzanne Vega song. We got Jesse Johnson on this soundtrack again with Get to Know You. We've got INXS, Do What You Do, Pretty in Pink by the Psychedelic Furs. This was my great introduction to them. I don't know if I'd heard of them before that. I can't remember. I think I might have known the Psychedelic Furs before this, but when did Love My Way come out? But Love My Way, it's a new. Whether I knew them before this album or not, it's Psychedelic Furs, I love it. New Order, Shell Shock, my God, one of my favorite songs ever. What else is on here? And of course, I'm skipping some, I apologize. Wouldn't It Be Good, which was originally by Nick Kershaw, if I remember, and that was the video that you always saw on MTV, but on here it's by the Danny Hutton Hitters. But they still do a nice cover of it, and it's used well within the movie, the context of the movie. But Bring On the Dancing Horses by Echo and the Bunnymen, Please, Please, Please Let Me Get What I Want, of course, by the Smiths. So great soundtrack, and some great songs in the movie that didn't make the soundtrack, but still nonetheless great album to revisit time and time again, and classic cult 80s. Well, maybe it's not a cult 80s classic. This is like one of the definitive 80s classics, I guess you could say. So, but Pretty in Pink vinyl, RSD release from 2012. There's some copies out there, so if you like it, go pick it up. All right. we're coming up about on the 1 year anniversary of the passing of one of my favorite stars. That's Kenny Rogers. And they have put out a beautiful collection to pay tribute to the man and to pay tribute to Kenny. And didn't you love that tribute that Lionel Richie did to him on the Grammys? I mean, it took just about tears, man. Just Lionel Richie paying tribute to his longtime friend and collaborator, Kenny Rogers, by singing Lady. That was just so beautiful. But again, they just came out with this collection for Kenny. This is called 21 Number Ones. And I think the official release for the standard black vinyl is sometime in April. But Walmart, and another exclusive, has already issued this version on gold vinyl, 2 LP set. So of course I wanted to jump on it. So let me show you, and it's got a gatefold. And each one, I like this because each song has reflections from Kenny on, the recording of it, or how it was written, or, some type of, anecdote about each song, which is terrific. I just love him. He could sing anything. He had just one of the most unique voices in music. I just loved his versatility. But 2-disc set. And I'm just going to take out the one. They're both the same. But, and that's on gold vinyl. Slightly metallic gold vinyl, I guess you could say. So very nice. So just to kind of go through what's on here. We got, of course, The Gambler, Through the Years, Lady, Lucille, Coward of the County, I Don't Need You. We've got Tonight, his duet with Sheena Easton. Crazy, Islands in the Stream, as everybody knows, with Dolly Parton. She Believes in Me, Every Time Two Fools Collide with Dottie West. You Decorated My Life, Make No Mistake, She's Mine, his duet with Ronnie Milsap, which was also a great duet. It was written by Kim Carnes, and Kim Carnes did it with Barbra Streisand. Make No Mistake, He's Mine. So both duets, fantastic versions, love them. Share Your Love With Me, All I Ever Need Is You, which is Kenny and Dottie West doing a cover of the old Sonny and Cher classic. Buy Me a Rose with Alison Krauss and Billy Dean. And Daytime Friends, which I think was probably the first song I ever heard by Kenny when I was little. So Daytime Friends. Love or Something Like It, Love Will Turn You Around. What Are We Doing in Love, another great duet with Dottie West. And there's a bonus track because this is one that did not hit number 1, but it was in the number 2 position. And that is his duet with Kim Carnes, Don't Fall in Love with a Dreamer. So that's the one bonus track on here. So lots of great songs on here. For me, I think there's always plenty more that they could have added. Oh, and there's one. Oh, how could I forget this? There's another great song on here, which I don't think I owned on anything. Morning. Did I mention Morning Desire? Morning Desire, great song. If you haven't heard that one, you gotta play that one, man. That's sexy Kenny right there. And I think who wrote that one? I want to say it was Dave Loggins. Dave Loggins, if you know him, I'm pretty sure it was Dave Loggins that wrote that one. Please Come to Boston, Dave Loggins. Yeah, check that song out. That's I want to say that came out in '85. Very cool. Fantastic songs. I think for me, there's always more that they could have added on here, but I don't think they were number 1 hits. Like I would have loved to have seen Love the World Away. Oh, that is one of my favorite Kenny songs, but it must not have been a number 1 hit because it's not on this collection. But short of that, it's still a wonderful collection, has a lot of his essential songs. So again, this is the Walmart exclusive on gold vinyl, 2 LPs. Pick it up if you want the black vinyl. That's coming in April. So tribute to the man, one of the finest artists in the industry, who we lost last year, Kenny Rogers. Rhino, for Black History Month, did some very cool releases, and I picked up a couple of them. They did, and actually after actually have to catch up because they did so many. They did George Benson's Breezin'. They did a reissue of that. They did a reissue of Donny Hathaway's Greatest Hits. George Benson's was on like a pretty blue vinyl. Donny Hathaway's hits, I think that was on a double vinyl purple. And I'm trying to think what else they put out. But these are the two that I got from that those special releases. So there we go. There's Rhino Black. And they put out Chaka Khan's Epiphany, the best of Chaka Khan. And this is the first time, I believe this is the first time it's been on vinyl, if I'm not mistaken. I have the CD of it, one of my favorite collections. And this is on burgundy vinyl. And there's the back. So this one looks great. It sounds great. The one drawback is that there's actually 6 tracks that are missing from this that are on the CD. So a lot of the then new songs, when this came out in 96, I want to say, Never Miss the Water, her cover of Fleetwood Mac's Everywhere, and some of the other songs, those didn't make this. So they would have had to make this a 2 LP set, which they really should have. But again, it's still very enjoyable because it does have some very essential Chaka on here on the 1 LP. But got Ain't Nobody, Papillon, Tell Me Something Good, which is the live version. I Feel For You, I Know You, I Live You. Side 2 is I'm Every Woman, The End of a Love Affair. And the melody still lingers on, Night in Tunisia, Through the Fire, and What You Gonna Do For Me. So these are the tracks on here. And I'm gonna show you real quick. I think it comes with a little insert. Yes. Yeah, it comes with a nice little insert. Okay. And I guess they were trying to keep it beneath a certain price point, so maybe that's why they didn't make it a double LP. I'm not sure of the reasoning behind that, but there is the burgundy vinyl. It's like an opaque burgundy. It matches the cover quite nicely. So despite those 6 90s tracks that are not on here, it's still definitely a worthwhile purchase. And it's Chaka, so how can you go wrong? So there we go, Epiphany. All right, and another one from Rhino Black is Sheila E.'s The Glamorous Life. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And I've never owned this on vinyl. I've had it on CD and cassettes. So this is definitely something that, I couldn't wait to get. So as soon as I heard about it, I was right on it. So, but there we go. There's the back. And so, of course, it's got, Glamorous Life, Bella St. Mark, Shortberry Straw Cake, Noon Rendezvous, Oliver's House, Next Time Wipe the Lipstick. It's got Next Time Wipe the Lipstick Off Your Collar. And don't believe there's an insert. No. But, a nice turquoise blue inner sleeve. And there we go. So it's on a semi-opaque turquoise vinyl. It's very pretty. Sounds great. Played it. It's wonderful. So pick it up. That's my girl Sheila E. And The Glamorous Life. All right. So just a few more. I told you this was a haul, right? So let's see. So this one, I loved this CD when it first came out in 91. And I'm just now catching up. I'd say around maybe 2015-ish is when they started coming out with Bananarama reissues on colored vinyl. And I, just kind of slowly been catching up. I buy one here, I buy one there. I'm a big fan of the group. And this is one that I, like some of their other releases that they've been putting out as reissues, I've had previously on black vinyl. But this is one that I did not have on vinyl. I don't know if it's ever had a vinyl release, but this is one that I definitely had to have, and I finally got it. This is their this is Pop Life from '91. This is I love this album. It was a departure for them. It was kind of different. So but this one is on pink vinyl. I've got a lot of pink vinyl for y'all today. So at this point they were still a trio in 1991, but with this departure of Siobhan, they replaced her with a childhood friend, Jackie O'Sullivan, for this, and she only joined them for this one album. So some great songs on here. Preacher Man, great dance song. Their cover of Long Train Running is fantastic, and if you've heard the remixes for it, just even better. But those and that actually they had some help on that with the Gypsy Kings. So the Gypsy Kings are on that track. Wonderful. Only Your Love. What Color Are the Skies Where You Live? Is Your Love Strong Enough? Great track. Tripping on Your Love. Ain't No Cure. Out of Sight. Megalomaniac. And I Can't Let You Go. And for a couple songs at least on here, they were still working with Stock Aitken and Waterman, who worked with them on so many of their previous albums. So they worked with them for a couple tracks on this one. And this is just one of those ones that I just love to revisit every now and then. So glad to finally have it on vinyl. So here's the inner sleeve. And here's the vinyl. So it's that translucent kind of lip gloss pink vinyl. Love the color. And like all of the Bananarama reissues in this series, this does come with a CD included. So it has a CD as a bonus. So can't beat that. And it's just one of those things where I find that the longer I wait to pick these up, the more difficult they are to find, or the pricier they are. So when I saw it on Amazon, and I had a Amazon gift certificate to burn, I said, let me pick up Pop Life, because I said, I keep putting it off, but I said, it's probably not going to be there much longer. So, but yes, if you've never heard this one, definitely check it out. This is a great and underrated album from their catalog from '91. All right, check it out. All right, so how many more have I got here? Okay, so a couple more. So I got my main boy, Rod Stewart. And You're in My Heart. This is with the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra. And I believe this came out last year in 2020. I'm just now, so much has happened the past year or so. So certain releases such as this one, I'm just now catching up with. Rod, I love him. So I could listen to him sing anything. And I had held off on it. And then I just started checking out some of the footage, the promotional footage for this album that's out there on YouTube. And, so he's in the studio. Some of the songs, he's kind of like sweetening up with the, in the studio with the, the orchestra. Other songs, he's actually, performing them live. Like, I think there's a duet on here with Robbie Williams. So it's not just the orchestra, putting their touches on old songs. They actually do sound fresh. So, for those that he chose to add new vocals on. So, but you can see him working in the studio with the musicians and adding vocals here and there. And I think there's a couple tracks where he's actually doing full vocals for the complete song. So, very, very nice. And this is a 2 LP set. And so it's on a multitude of formats. And this is the pink vinyl. Didn't I tell y'all I had some more pink for you? So, but and it is on black vinyl and it's on CD. So there's the gatefold. Look how cute. Look at him in the studio there. Love it. And there's the back cover. Okay, and just gonna show you one of the discs real quick. You know, they're both same color. So there we are. Let's see, get a close up of that. Beautiful. Nice heavy weight. And I got this one through Walmart. I think there's a couple outlets where you can get the pink vinyl if you want it, but I think I got this one from Walmart. And so this has got Maggie May, Reason to Believe, Handbags and Glad Rags, Sailing, I Am Sailing, Tonight's the Night, I Don't Want to Talk About It, First Cut is the Deepest, You're in My Heart, I Was Only Joking, Young Turks, Forever Young, which really sounds good. It Takes Two with Robbie Williams. And if you recall, he did that as a duet with Tina Turner on her Simply the Best compilation from, I want to say, when did it come out? 91 or 92. But that was a previous duet with Tina. He's doing that with Robbie Williams now. And I haven't played it yet, but I want to hear it because I love Robbie. Rhythm of My Heart, Have I Told You Lately, and Stop Loving Her Today. So again, nice orchestral arrangements of all his songs. I am so ready to pick up the Target exclusive disc for this one, because that one has even more songs that didn't make this. Like there's an update to just off the top of my head, Downtown Train. There's a very cool update to What Am I Gonna Do? I'm So in Love with You from his Body Wishes album, which I've heard on YouTube, and it's fantastic. So I'm ready to pick up the CD version to add to this. But again, this is a great collection. He's still sounding in fine form, you know, for the songs or parts that he did re-record. He's still sounding great. So that is the boy, Rod Stewart, the legend. So glad he's still out here doing his thing. That's one of my all-time favorites. So if you love some Rod, pick it up. All right, so this is another Urban Outfitters exclusive. And again, you know, they put me on back order for a couple months. I almost forgot about it. So this is the latest release of, well, they actually released this before, I want to say last year maybe. And it's a lot of their exclusives sell out so quickly. So they put out originally Britney Spears' Femme Fatale on gold vinyl, sold out, and I never picked it up. I said, oh man, that's one of her albums that I really like, because I always liked Till the World Ends. That's one of my favorite songs by her. So I never picked it up, and I just said, oh well. And then they come out with another edition of it as a limited exclusive. This one is on clear vinyl with gold and white splatter. So after being on back order for a while, finally got it, and it's pretty cool. That's the back. And so it's got, of course, it has her hits, other hits, Criminal, I Want to Go, and Hold It Against Me, and it includes a digital download card there. So, but there is the inner sleeve there. And there's the back. Whoop. Okay. So here is the actual. So there it is. It's not bad. I'm kind of thinking it looks a little bit sparse on the design on the splatter. It's like they put some splatter over here, but it's not. There's not much on this side. I guess that's just me being picky, but you know. It's like, you're going to splatter the whole thing, you know. But, you know, I can't complain, because I didn't think I'd get this on vinyl at all when the first edition sold out. So I'm still just happy to have it. You know, it's a cool album to own. And while I don't own all of hers, you know, there's select ones that I, you know, do want to add to my collection. And this was one of them. So that is Britney Spears, the new Urban Outfitters exclusive for Femme Fatale on clear, white, and gold splatter vinyl. So pick it up. All right. So I got one more for you. One more for you. All right. So if you saw the Grammys last week, it was a lot of great performances that night, but we know the talk of the night was the performance with Cardi B and this young lady. This was Megan Thee Stallion. And this isn't WAP. This isn't WAP, but this is the other song that she performed that night. The one that was co-written with Beyonce. This is Savage. And Urban Outfitters actually had the 12-inch of this on sale. So it was on clearance. And I said, why not? Because I said, I really liked the song. It took home a Grammy that night. So I said, this would be great to have. And I can't remember the last time I bought a new 12-inch. It's like they don't put them out like they used to. But this is the remix for Savage. And it's got on side A featuring Beyonce, and it's got the regular version on side B. And it's on pink vinyl, baby pink vinyl there. So there's the back. All right. Woo. So very cool, baby pink vinyl. There you go, great song. This is one of the songs that's from the Grammys that stuck out of my mind. So I said, yeah, I'd like to have this one. You know, I love dance remixes. I did like the performance of this. So I said, yeah, you know, I'd like to have it. So I'm like, I ain't got no kids around the house. I don't have to worry about what they're saying. So there it is, Megan Thee Stallion featuring Beyonce. That's Savage. All right, so guys, I just wanted to play catch up. This is all my end of winter haul for y'all. So hope you enjoyed it. Now with spring coming and hopefully getting back out and about, getting back into the stores, although, you know, safely and carefully, you know, get back out and doing some crate digging and things that make spring and summer so much fun. Looking forward to doing that. So, but in the meantime, guys, I've been enjoying all your videos. Everybody's been making some wonderful pickups. So I'm enjoying what everybody else is doing. I've just been kicking back, relaxing, enjoying that. So, but in the meantime, guys, stay tuned. Gonna have some more. I got some more stuff coming this week. So I'll be making another video pretty soon. So showing my spring haul. So and maybe some stuff in between. So in the meantime, guys, take care. Stay safe. And I'll see you later. Bye.